Hi Pisces, welcome back to Lit Intuition Tarot. My name is Kay, and today I'm going to be doing y'all's weekly general reading. I also do a weekly love reading for each sign. My schedule is listed below in the description box. You'll also find instructions there for how to donate to my channel if you'd like, a list of the decks that I use, and a link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me or order a personalized avatar birth chart. So today for your general weekly reading, we're going to be looking at what to embrace, what to release, and what you may not see coming or what you may need to know. So I'm using the cat tarot to start out. Just got 2 shuffles left, and we'll get started. And I've already pre-shuffled my Spellcaster's Tarot Mini Pocket Edition over here, so that we can clarify if necessary. Happy New Year, by the way, to all y'all Pisces. I hope that you have a very fun and safe time if you celebrate tonight. I, for one, am probably going to stay in hermit mode, but we'll see. Things can change from moment to moment, right, Pisces? Alright, so, little tick of mine, gotta get rid of that wrinkle on the tablecloth or it'll drive me crazy the whole reading, and it's a very short trip. Alright. So let's look at what you got for this week for what to embrace. First card out, we have the Ace of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and your own energy, Pisces. Next up, the Moon. Major, again, for your own sign, as well as that of Cancer. And the Queen of Cups. I consider that a Cancerian card, but it can also represent Pisces or Scorpio. So you're definitely representing here today, Pisces. That's cool. Okay, then for what to release, I'm going to take these out, I think, before I say anything. We've got the Empress, major for Libra and Taurus. Then we've got the Five of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. And the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Just a couple things so far that I'm picking up before I lay down the last 3 cards, Pisces. It looks like there's a new opportunity in love that will be coming, and this could be about self-love, so take it as it resonates, or with a partner or another person, where either way it'll allow you to sort of explore the depths of your subconscious, or your deepest emotions, fears, anxieties, the mystery of the unknown Pisces within, right? And allow you to be the Queen of Cups, which is, she's the water queen. She's, as I said, I see her primarily as Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be Pisces or Scorpio energy, and she's the most loving queen. She's got a depth of feeling. She's intuitive, even psychic at times. These are all known to be Pisces characteristics as well. Whereas over here, for what to release, with the Empress, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, it's almost like, I think you might have had another path in mind that you've been fighting for. You want a certain position, and perhaps this plays more on your Queen of Swords side, which would be more like your rational, head over heart, intellectual type of decision-making process, or that would be the draw of this other situation, would be a more logical approach. However, I do see with the Five of Swords that it involves some sabotage, some mind games, even cruelty, wanting to win at all costs, Whether that's coming from you or from someone else, Pisces, I'm not sure yet. We will clarify, but next let me get this bottom row. So for, whoops, oh boy. Well, that one just flew right out of my hand. For what you don't see coming or may want to know about Pisces, you've got now the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy, the World, major for fixed signs, those being Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and the Magician, major for Gemini, Virgo. I feel that there may be an abuse of power somewhere in here in play. Somewhere in play here, Pisces. Just so you know, whenever I do these readings, I have no judgment one way or another toward or against anyone. I'm sure you don't care about my personal opinion anyway, because you don't know me, but I just need to put it out there that when I read these cards, I do it from a neutral standpoint, even if I'm talking about something that would be considered typically negative. But it looks like there may be something here that if you are trying too hard, or someone else is trying too hard to force a certain outcome by using all the means at their disposal, perhaps even more esoteric ones, such as magical practices or manifestation, law of attraction, that type of thing. And that's not to say any of those things are bad. It just depends on intent, I suppose. But I do see that this situation could end in the loss of ownership of those abilities or powers. This can include feeling abandoned in some aspect. If you do have psychic or spiritual gifts or anything like that, and you were to make a bad choice and the divine was to choose to take them away in result, that could lead to sort of like a feeling of emptiness, powerlessness. This could also talk about literal physical poverty with the Five of Pentacles, and it could just talk about a feeling of being very much alone and kind of hopeless, lacking in some area, or maybe even many or all areas. So I want to clarify, but this looks like it might be a slight warning to embrace, with the Ace of Cups, love in whatever form it is pure and true and new for you. Whether that's, like I said, exploring yourself, getting to know yourself, and coming to accept yourself with all of your flaws and all of your gifts and good qualities. It may be that there's a little bit of a resistance to doing that because you would have to go within and heal some things that are sort of hidden that you keep repressed with the moon there. But I'm going to clarify these, but they do seem pretty straightforward. I just want to see if I can get one or two cards. That would result in you being sort of in your element, Pisces, literally here with the Queen of Cups. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, please clarify what Pisces should embrace this week. Okay. So the deck flipped over in two places. I'm going to take both cards. First, we have the King of Pentacles. This I see as Virgo, Taurus, and sometimes Capricorn energy. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This could be saying two different things. This could be pointing to a connection with someone else, a possible earth sign, perhaps, that you have either already begun or will soon begin to form a type of friendship with. So through accessing this Ace of Cups, this self-love, or the beginning feelings of new love towards someone else, whether that be this earth sign or someone else, you may be working toward, it's going to build a foundation towards something extremely valuable, where you either come into union with this King of Pentacles type energy, or you embrace those qualities yourself, which would mean leading to your own bossing up, your own embracing of your loyalty, your commitment to things, your value, your your self-worth. Perhaps gaining the confidence to start a lucrative project or business, or take a position at work that, will raise your material comfort in life and possibilities of attaining luxuries and that type of thing. So Spirit is saying to embrace that energy. It's quite different from water energy, of course, but it looks like it could end too with the King of Pentacles and the 3. Starting to build something with somebody now who embodies that energy could lead to something very stable and secure for you, Pisces. So let me see now. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Empress with the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which I already spoke about a little bit before. The vibe I'm picking up from that. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let me try to get 1 or 2 more for that, though. Spirit, please clarify this Empress, 5 of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. And this is what to release. Okay. Well, that's very interesting, actually. So we've got the Queen of Wands here. Underneath it, although I'm not going to take it, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So 3 queens showing up, but I'm only taking this one. Okay. I'm sensing that there may be another energy over here, as I mentioned before, that you're more interested in, Pisces, that you might feel a little bit more of an attraction to, feel a little bit more passionate about. And it's kind of like you're strategizing or like planning how to get in this person's energy. Perhaps a slightly competitive air, and you're willing to pull out the stops as far as catching this person's attention with the Page of Wands, in a flirtatious way, perhaps being bold and making the first move there. Whether this is about love or something else, people can use their sexuality in all kinds of ways. I'm not suggesting you are. But if you have the urge to attain something through plotting, to use like seductive wiles, if this is resonating with you at all, then Spirit is saying that this is an energy that you should release. Although you may feel like it would lead you to Empress status, because perhaps this person is what you would consider to be a true emperor. Or this position would put you, in a spot where you believe you'd be able to grow and be abundant, if you just use your brain. And I know a lot of people can accuse Pisces of being over dramatic or over emotional or crybabies or whatever, and I understand that, because I'm a Cancer sun and I get a lot of the same labels when I hear stereotypes about Cancers. And just like Pisces, I'm sure, I know very well that side of me can come out, but it did a lot more so when I was younger, before I was able to balance other traits and understand things better. And all this that I'm saying kind of has a point. So I'm sure that you have an intellectual side to you as well, Pisces. But this is saying, like, don't just turn off your heart and your emotional side, because maybe it's gotten you into some pain, and then choose to focus on your seductive wiles and your strategic, logical thinking ability, analyzation, whatever, to achieve your goal. Of course, in a perfect world, we'd be able to integrate all those things. And I'm not seeing that Spirit saying you should just rely on your emotion and ignore your, intelligence or your physical needs. But I think that it's being suggested here that you take a different, more authentic approach to what it is you're trying to achieve this week, Pisces. And of course, this may go beyond the scope of this week. But let's clarify this bottom row with the 5 of Pentacles, the World, and the Magician. Spirit, please clarify this. Okay. We've got the 8 of Swords. I'm going to try to get one more, but I think that actually kind of pretty much sums it up. I'm just going to ask for one more. But so yeah, this could leave you stuck if you pursue that course of action, not only with perhaps losing any gifts that you may have. If you do believe yourself to be psychic or that type of thing. And I'm getting a little bit of an air, too, of picking up energy off this Five of Swords. That this person may even deliberately, like, try to keep you, if you do, like, or this job or whatever it is, if you do succeed in attaining it, it's like, it's going to work as sort of like a cloaking on any abilities or intuition you might have. Like you'll be manipulated out of knowing what you do know to where you think you don't anymore, and you get confused. With this Eight of Swords, you could get stuck in a loop of this analyzation type of energy in your head where you feel like you're trapped somehow, no longer having your manifestation abilities to get yourself out of this situation where you feel a sense of great lack, perhaps abandonment. Let me try to get one more. Spirit, please. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's telling me that basically you'd have to start. It's not saying like, okay, even though the World card is here, I was about to say, Spirit's not saying it's the end of the world. I mean, it would be the ending of a chapter, perhaps, although I don't see it as being celebratory here, which the world can be. But it's like you'd have to go back to square one. So I don't know if you're into like tarot or divination or anything of that nature, Pisces. Even if you just like to interpret your dreams, or you consider yourself to be one of the clairs, whatever. Regardless, if this happens, it's sort of like, yeah, it would strip you of what means you have at your disposal at this point, send you into like this crazy thought loop that would be difficult to break free from. But if you were able to, you'd have to start all over again as a student and relearn what you once knew. It's like you'd have to almost kind of gain and earn back those the right to use those abilities because perhaps they were misused. And, you know, I can't speak for everyone, but I know that I've been through some similar situations. So if you're going through this right now, Pisces, I do sympathize. And this is a little bit of an unusual reading, definitely different from the other signs. So if you guys made it all the way through, I do appreciate your time and attention. I'd like to ask you to please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out the description box below for any information you may need about me or this channel. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, Pisces.